Let's not make him wait any longer. Here he is, Lerone Murphy. Hello, Lerone. How are you, my friend?
What's happening, Ariel? I'm all good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Congratulations on the win. Great performance, dominant performance out of you. By the way, where are you right now? Are you on the side of a highway? That makes me very nervous.
I'm just parked up. This is the only place to get some peace, so I'm just parked up,
Okay,
chilling.
all good. That reminds me of that song. I keep listening to it, Sprinter. You know Sprinter? You're in your own version of Sprinter. You know that song?
Nah, I don't know it. Who by?
Come on, you don't know that's like the song of the summer in the UK. The UK by CD and Dave something, Sprinter. I got
Probably know the song, but I don't know the name.
Come on. Wow, I thought you were done. You don't like UK rap?
I listen to old school, like Tupac, kind of. That's
That's
my vibe.
cooler. That's cooler. That's cooler. That's cooler. Respect. Respect. All right, fine. Fair enough. By the way, did you notice that? Like it was like three straight losses, and it felt like the crowd was kind of like, they were sort of losing a bit of their edge, and then you came in and you're like, no, we're back on track. Did you pay attention to that sort of thing? Like, I need to get us back on track. Are you obviously you're thinking about winning your fight, but it was interesting that it came after three straight losses by UK fighters.
Yeah, I seen that a lot of our guys lost, but I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about my job, really and truly. So it's good that I come out and got us back on track. But yeah, man, it was sad seeing the boys lose at home.
Yeah. What did you make of the crowd this time around? Did you feel like they were a little more subdued as opposed to some of the other ones?
Yeah, it wasn't the same as the pay-per-view card. It wasn't nowhere near the same vibe as that. Even though I fought higher up the card, it wasn't as loud as before.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Obviously obviously when you got title fights on the card and a big card like the last one, the crowd are more up for it. And obviously, like you said, we're coming off three losses. There's a lot of losses.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of vibe, man. I don't know. It's still good. I still enjoyed it, but it's a different vibe.
Do you think that it's time that they venture out of London, maybe go to some other cities?
Yeah, for sure, man. They need to come to Manchester. They could even go to Liverpool, Birmingham. I feel like London's a bit. They've been there 3, 4 times in a row now, so it's like they need to go over places. It's expensive as well for people to
Right.
travel and stuff like that. So I feel like that's playing a part. The last 3 times people would have forked out 400 and odd pound for a ticket and whatnot. So it's like they're not going to go to. No one can afford that like 2, 3 times a year. Do you get what I'm saying? So it'd be good to get to Manchester.
What about for you? It's been a lot of Abu Dhabi and then a lot of London. Are you ready to branch out?
Yeah, I was saying that in my post-fight interview. I want to travel the world as well. Obviously, I want a home fight. That's my dream to fight in Manchester. But I want to travel the world. I'd love to go to Brazil, the States. I've not done the States yet. Places like Singapore, all over that type of side of the world. I want to start traveling now.
Manchester has had some great crowds in the past, and now with yourself and Tom Aspinall and a bunch of others, have you heard anything about their plans or their desire to go to Manchester next year?
I've not, but I feel like it's going to happen now. They're building a new arena in Manchester as well. So I heard
Oh,
that's going to hold 30,000 people. So that's more of an incentive to go over. Obviously, Tom Aspinall could fight for the title now. We've got the Scousers that are just 20 minutes down the road. Birmingham's just there an hour away. So we're right in the middle. Let's put the show in Manchester.
by the way, I don't know if I've ever asked you this. I wasn't really into it back then. Are you a United guy or a City guy?
United. I'm a Red.
You're a Red. Tough times for you lately. I mean, not a great season. How do you feel about this?
We'll get back on track.
Yeah.
We always do. Yeah, yeah, we always do.
You like Rashford?
We
That's
need,
your guy?
yeah. Rashford's a killer. We need some of that Saudi money so we can compete, and then we're good.
That's what everyone needs, right? That's it. You see what they're offering Mbappe?
Crazy, crazy. 256 mil.
Insane. Over 1 billion American for 1 year.
Different.
And then he could just walk away.
1 year.
1 year, yeah.
I didn't even see that. That's crazy. I should have been a footballer.
Yeah. Did you ever play as a kid?
Yeah, I used to love football. But obviously it just wasn't good enough. But yeah, I used to love football.
Well, it's working out for you in MMA, undefeated. You fight on your
Mm.
birthday. By the way, did you like that? Did you like that it was your birthday, or did that bring like a different level of stress? I don't know.
Yeah, do you know what? I didn't read too deep into it, to be honest. I didn't read too deep into it. But obviously, fight day is never a pleasant day, really, for me. you're just chilling in the hotel, waiting for time to tick, waiting to go to war really. So I didn't really look too deep into it, but it was a nice birthday present to get the W.
I was thinking about this. You have been through so much, you have overcome so much, all well documented. And so like a fight for you, does it, like Tom was just telling us, he gets sick before the fight. And not to say that he hasn't been through his own, trials and tribulations, but like you've been shot in the face, you've been hit by a car, like a lot of stuff has happened to you. So a fight is like a walk in the park to a degree. Do you get nervous like everyone else, or because you've been through all this stuff, maybe it doesn't affect you the same?
I feel like everyone gets nervous. It's a natural reaction to get nervous.
Hmm.
And if you're not nervous, you got something mentally wrong because you're going in there with another trained killer to fight in front of a crowd in some mini shorts,
Yeah.
half naked. It's like everyone gets nervous, and if I'm not nervous, I'm worried. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, we do get nervous, but at the end of the day, I know that nothing worse can happen to me, really and truly. Do you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is at the end of the day.
How much do you think about the O, the undefeated part of your? Because sometimes that could bring a level of pressure and stress as well.
I'm not bothered about that, to be honest. I'm
Really?
not bothered, and I know at some point if I do take an L, I know it's just part of the journey, and I know the end goal. I know that will make me push harder. Do you get what I'm saying? So not really too deep into it, man. Obviously, I want to win every time, but I don't really read too deep into this undefeated stuff. This isn't boxing. This is MMA.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Were you expecting the fight to be, for lack of a better, like it felt one sided? There were two 30 to 26, third round. You really poured it on. The other judge had a 30-27. Like it never seemed like you were in danger, that it was in doubt. Were you expecting that?
To be honest, I didn't go. The plan wasn't to wrestle,
Hmm.
but I felt there was a point in the fight where I felt I'm a lot stronger than this guy. This is my route to victory. There's a transition on the ground, and I thought I took his back, and I was like, this is easy. It's easier than I thought on the ground. So I thought that's my route to victory. So I thought it would have been a back and forth striking battle more so. We both got a similar style, so I feel like we was both at a weird range where nothing really happened, nothing really significant landed, other than in the clinch really. So the fight went a lot different than I imagined anyway.
Did you think you were close to finishing him in the third?
100%. When that liver kick hit, I seen his eyes like he was close to. I just needed to land one more clean shot, and then the dash choke. I should have finished the dash choke 100%. I rushed that finish a bit, but it was tough, man. Props to Josh. It was tough. It was tough. A lot of other fighters would have rolled over. I've seen it. I've been there, and a lot of fighters take a few shots ground the pound and they roll over. He didn't.
I saw your post fight scrum with the media, and very clear that you had no interest in talking about Nathaniel Wood. You didn't want to go there at all, and I understand that it's gone to be a lot. But the week kind of started with you and Nathaniel Wood in the hotel, and so I apologize for asking you about it. But if you don't mind, I just want what led to that little, for lack of a better word, confrontation, tete-a-tete that you guys had there that was caught on camera, and who filmed that?
I think the UFC filmed it.
Oh wow.
I don't know. The UFC or somebody who was with him. It wasn't none of my guys anyway. But obviously, as you might have seen, we had a bit of back and forth over Twitter, and Instagram because we're supposed to fight. He pulled out. He started tweeting. I started responding, and we just went back and forth. But obviously, I've seen him in the hotel, and for me, it was like everyone sees life as two different worlds, like this internet world and then the real world, and then people will talk shit on the internet and walk past you in real life. Like, come on, bro. Like they're both combined in some way. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I seen him, I just thought I had to say something. I said what I asked him what he's saying and whatnot, and then we just had a little argument, nothing too deep, and then that was it. At the way, and he come up to me and saying, "Oh, the media's trying to twist it, whatever, whatever." And it's just like it's just nothing, man. It's not as deep as people are going on. It's just some internet stuff. But like I said, anyone in the division is food to me. I'll fight any one of them.
Just
They can all
curious,
get it.
if you wouldn't have gone up to him, do you think he would have walked past you?
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
And that bothers you to a degree, right? Because if you're what you're saying is if you're going to talk on Twitter, then let's talk face to face.
Yeah, it don't bother me because I know what people are like in this day and age. I know that everyone's got a different persona online, innit? So it doesn't bother me like that. But I'm not gonna talk shit to you online and then walk past you in real life.
And what is
Do you
the
know?
what is the genesis of whatever issue you have? Is it just that you were going to fight and he had to withdraw, or is there something even deeper than that that happened before?
Listen, I know the MMA game, and I know that people get injured. It's part of the game. People
Yeah.
get injured. It was that he started coming out. Say, firstly, he put on this. I would have put on a masterclass on Instagram when he got when he pulled out. That's not my issue. I just responded to that saying, "Come on, bro, laughing faces," because we've always messaged each other. We've always been cool before
Mm.
this fight was made. Well, for me, it's like have some respect, bro. Just if you pull out, just stay quiet, and then after I fight, I get a new opponent. After I fight, maybe you can say, "Oh, I feel like I would have done this, I would have done that." Just let me do my camp and stay quiet. Have some respect, and that was my issue really. And then he started talking about we have mutual friends and my mutual friends feel like he would beat me and whatnot. And I'm saying, bro, there's nobody that will tell you that you're deluded because everyone I spoke to thinks I would smoke you quite easily. Do you get what I'm saying? And obviously had all come from one guy that had fell out with me. That's going back to it's just mate,
Oh,
it's
a lot of
awesome.
drama. I
Handbag.
the impression I get from you is that you don't really love the trash talk drama side of the game.
No, I'm not into it, man. I'm more of I'm a fighter, innit? I'm not really a talker. I'm a fighter. But obviously, I'm gonna respond.
Yeah.
If you're tweeting about me, I'm gonna respond in it.
But is there a part of you that kind of wrestles with that? Because as you know, like that stuff sells, right? The trash talk, the drama. So do you feel at some point you have to embrace it more? I mean, look at this. Like people keep asking you about this because there's drama and there's some heat there.
Of course, I understand the game in it, and I understand that this fight has sold itself now because of what's happened. People want to see it. I understand it's entertainment, but I'm not gonna try and be somebody else. I'm always gonna be myself. I'm not gonna try and be somebody else. So if somebody wants to talk shit to me, I'm gonna talk shit back. But
Mm.
I'm not gonna. What I'm saying, I'm not gonna go out my way to say this and that because that's never been me.
Did you watch his fight on Saturday?
I seen bits and glimpses because they was kicking us out of the arena very, very quick. But I seen the first round and a
Okay.
bit of the second, and a bit of the
What do you
second.
think?
It went exactly how I thought it would go. To be honest,
Which is what?
I thought it would take shots from Feely, big shots. I thought he would get dropped a few times or knocked out. He done well to stay in the fight. He's got heart. Everyone knows he's got heart. He's a fighter. He's tough, and he stayed in the fight and he come back. He come back. So props to him.
So is that the biggest fight for you next? Considering the
For me,
backstory? Yeah. Did I
oh
insult
come
you?
on,
Did I insult you?
that's on my name, bro.
I mean,
Bro,
there's some
I've won five. Bro, I've won 5 fights straight.
you know, no, I get it.
And one draw. 6 fights in the UFC. I'm 13 and old. They have to give me top 15 now. They
Okay.
have to. They have to.
So you want
I'm
some
not taking. I'm not taking anybody else over them top 15. Check
okay.
that one out.
So if they offer you him now and he's not ranked, you're not interested.
I'm not interested.
Okay. Is there someone that you're interested in?
Do you know what? I probably would. I'm lying. I probably would. Only him. Only him. Only him.
To settle
Only
it?
him. Yeah, because I feel like as a fighter, we've talked shit. I've got no problem with him.
Mm.
I've got no beef with him like that. But because as a competitor, we've gone back and forth. He still thinks he's better than me. I believe I'm better than him. But we can settle it. We can settle it one day. We will settle it one day. I
Okay.
think.
Top
Yeah.
15. Anyone come to mind?
Well, I feel like I wanted to fight Caceres. He's a good fight. He looked good in his last fight. He's number 15. I thought I'd start there, but I heard that he's booked, so I don't know.
Mm. But you want one of those
Don't know.
names. You feel like it's time to get like let's get rolling now, right?
Bro, like I said, I'm 13 and 0. I've had 6 fights in the UFC. I want to take some big risks.
Yeah.
I want to be the underdog. I want to go into a fight and just take the risk. I don't care. I don't care about the result like that. I want to go and take the risk and see how good I really am.
And also, a little consistency, right? Like now I feel like you're fighting. Like when's the last time you had 2 fights in a year? Maybe could we get even 3 this year? Is that even possible?
That's what I'm aiming for. 3 fights. That's what I said at the start of the year. I'd love to have 3 fights this year. I stay in the gym all year round, but it's like before this accident, before this car accident, it's like I was training every day and training hard, but I wasn't in the mindset of let me take a fight here, let me take a fight here, let me always be ready for a fight. Which now I understand that this thing can end at any moment, any given moment. So I have to be get busy and the time's now. Do you
Right.
know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm thinking now.
We're not going to show it because I polled the guys in the back and they're like, oh, it's a little too gruesome. But your manager, Danny Rubenstein, sent me the video of you after you got hit. Man, it looked like your head was, it looked like your brain was leaking out of your head. This is insane that you survived this. And I know you, I mean, you survived. That is crazy. The gash, how many stitches did it take to close that up? That was, it actually looked like someone cut your head open and everything was just pouring out. That's how gruesome it looked. I'm telling you, you survived it. You've probably seen that clip before. This is insanity what you've been through.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like I'm lucky it happened where it happened, because if it would have happened on like a little dark street, the guy would have got off. He would have drove off, and two, nobody would have been there to help me. And luckily, somebody come out of the house with a towel and like stop the bleeding.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
do you know what I mean? And that's what saved me. And yeah, so yeah, it was bad. And obviously, the ambulance took 45 minutes to come.
Fuck.
And I was just there, sat on the floor, thinking, I'm done, I'm gone. And luckily, I'm still here.
Wow. And whatever happened to that guy who hit you?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to him, but
Wow.
it's one of the things, in it. It's classed as a road accident. Like, it's
Yeah.
not a criminal. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It happens, and it probably just didn't see me. Oh, I don't know.
How fast was he going?
I can't even judge the speed because he was coming towards me, but he was turning right, so he was going fast, but not crazy fast.
Okay. Were you wearing a helmet?
I wasn't.
Now you do? Do you ride a bike now?
I ride no bikes.
Well,
I ain't riding no
you're
bikes.
done.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It's too easy. It's too easy. Like, you're not in control of traffic. So
Yeah.
and you bike, you got no protection. Like, even if you're wearing a helmet, it doesn't matter.
So since then,
If
you've never been on a bike since then?
Indoor, what bike? That's it.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Even when you go on that, does that bring back bad memories?
Nah, not on the what bike, but outdoors. Yeah, I won't go on the bike outdoors.
Okay. And any ill effects from that at all? Like, do you feel like there's any bumps and bruises, or you're all good?
Not now. I'm back to normal now, but I did have like post concussion syndrome for a long time.
Yeah.
That lasted a while, and like I was depressed. I was depressed for a good maybe 6 weeks. I was indoors, and luckily I had good friends that come pick me up and took me out to go for walks and whatnot, because it was a dark time.
Wow.
I was just having a conversation then before with my mum. Like, I was just saying, like, this time last year, I was in these night and day to not like now.
Yeah.
And last year I was like down, and do you know what I'm saying, down and out almost, and I brought myself back out. I've had 2 fights. I'm back on top. I feel like I'm on top of the world now.
Did you even watch UFC London last summer, this time last year? Could you even watch it?
I did, and that's what hurt me even more, because
Right.
I'm watching everyone have success. I feel like I think they give everyone a bonus that night as well. That was a crazy night. Good on all the guys. I was happy for everyone, but I was just sat there thinking, nah, this should be me.
Yeah.
This should be me. I'm here because some guy wants to knock me off my bike.
And what did you do to pass the time, like when you were in your house?
Well, I had the concussion syndrome, so I couldn't even play my computer. I usually play PlayStation console, but
Wow.
you shouldn't play games and stuff like that. So it's just like pretty much just watching TV, being a bum, just sat there eating food, getting fat.
Damn. By the way, your manager, Dan Rubenstein, said he whooped your ass in FIFA on PS something.
Oh,
Was this guy talking shit? What's happening? He said, make sure you mention that I whooped his ass.
And listen. Do you know what do you guys call the goals where you run and you pass the ball across the net and knock it in?
I don't know.
Um,
Is there a term for that? What do you call it?
the term, but we just call them kind of people low. They're the low. They're the people you
Oh,
gotta
he's
watch
like
out for,
cheap. He's doing like cheap goals.
bro. That's all he scores. That's all he scores. Knocks him across the goal.
No talent.
Dirty. He's dirty.
Did he
Yeah, I
beat
can't, I
you?
can't remember. Yeah, he beat me. He beat me. But I did 4-0 him as well.
Oh, okay.
I did beat
In
him.
the rematch or before the like? What was who won the last one?
He won the last one. He won the last.
He probably played with City, right?
Yeah, I can't remember who he was, to be
You
honest.
were probably United losing.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I
Oh,
was
okay.
like
Damn it.
a random team. I can't remember. Bayern Munich or something. But
By the,
yeah, no, he was Bayern Munich.
by the way, was this during fight week?
Yes. So this is another thing I got to bring up. Listen, I've just done my weight cut earlier. Yeah, just done my weight. I've gone upstairs. I'm drinking my drink. I'm trying to get my salts in my body. My hands are cramping to death like this, and he's calling me out to play. I can't even speak. I'm like this on the bed, and he's calling me out to play.
That's whack. First of all, the manager should be trying to build you up, your confidence. He's trying to beat you at your lowest when you're like you're dehydrated and stuff. That's not cool.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Full
So I'm
strength.
gonna win.
You do it this week. You whoop his ass. 6-0.
100%. He knows that. He knows that.
By the way, who's on your T-shirt there? Is that Marlon Brando?
This is the Godfather
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Just
I don't know
because
his.
that's Marlon Brando, legend.
Yeah, I like the film.
And what are you wearing around your neck?
This is an energy stone. It's black kyanite.
Okay.
Wear this every day.
What is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to be like an energy protection kind of thing.
Okay. Like the good energy, good vibes, positive.
Good vibes, yeah, positive.
Okay. Well, I saw you tweet. We haven't seen your super saiyan ability just yet. And have we seen it after Saturday or not just yet?
Bro, it's mad because I was having this conversation with my coaches in the corner, man. Yeah, it's like, I still don't feel like I'm performing to my best. I was 50% in there on Saturday, and that's no disrespect. I was 50% in there
Really?
on Saturday. My team know what was what. Everyone knows what was what. I was 50% in there, and it's like I'm still beating people, and I don't feel like I'm performing to my best yet. I feel like I've got another level to unlock.
Wow. And you're not just beating. I mean 30 to 26. You're getting 10-8s out there.
Yeah. I feel like I should. I'm a bit disappointed. I feel like I should have finished the fight. But saying that, I'm happy I got a dominating win. But I feel like I should have finished it, man. I wanted to finish.
Well, next one. You're doing great things. I see you out there training with Leon Edwards and the whole crew over there. So you're all over the place. You continue to rise. Congrats on the win. Continued success, my friend. Stay off the roads. Wear a helmet, please. Be safe. Drive your car. All good. And I hope you get another fight, maybe here in New York. You get Tom, you get you on here, get some Brits coming over here. That would be big.
Yeah, that'd be big. That'd be big. That's a dream to fight in New York. That's a dream. That's definitely on top of the bucket list. So I'll be aiming for that. I'm gonna have a few weeks out, let the body heal up and stuff like that, and then we're gonna aim for that card. Let's hope we get that card.
Great stuff. Thank you, Lerone. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the win.
Peace.
There he is, Lerone Murphy, the miracle.